Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's that time. It's Tarot Time with Cindy. We're going to be doing a collective message. I'm going to get right into it with you because I have pre-shuffle energy already for this message for you. There's something going on outside of you. This is, well, I don't know. It must have something to do with you indirectly. And it looks like to me that there's someone here who's going through what I would describe as some type of punishment. Now, what that punishment could be, it kind of feels like it could be karmic, some sort of karmic energy, something coming back to someone that they may have been putting out towards you. Either somebody was putting something out towards you in a hidden way here. I'm going to be using the Shadows of the Middle Ages Oracle deck, and the Mask card is one of the cards that came out in the pre-shuffle. So it was almost like somebody's been doing something here that like they've been disguised, they've been hidden, or they've been doing it under a different pretense, or this person has been like pretending to be someone else, or they've been getting someone else to do something for them. And it seems like it's something that is directed towards you in some way here, or this person has not been truthful and not been open with you as well. I'm trying to remember all the cards that came out now because the message came through. It doesn't matter. If I need to remember what they were, I'll tell you. But yeah, it was basically, honestly, it looked like somebody outside of you is going through a very uncomfortable period. They're going through a very uncomfortable period here, very stressful. Now, when I say they're being punished, for some of them, this could be something legal. This could be something, you know, that is even a group of people, could be realizing that what this person has been doing, and maybe they're putting pressure on this person, or they're calling them out on it. But it does feel like it's also very karmic, like that there's some sort of karmic return to this person for some type of behavior in regards to you from the past. Oh, yeah, no, it's right. Crossroads, that's the card. That's one of the cards that came out in the pre-shuffle, was the Crossroads card. And Litha was just like summer solstice. I want to say it's almost like the sun card, like brightness, clarity, but then the mask. Those three flew out. Underline was the whip. So, right, you can see where I'm going with this. So it's almost like somebody had a choice here. So it wasn't like somebody was doing something because, I don't know, they didn't have a choice to it. Like, you know, if somebody's holding a gun to somebody's head and saying, you know, you need to do, I guess you still have a choice at the end of the day. But I don't feel like the universe is going to say, okay, there's karma coming to you for that one. You know, even though you were in danger, and it doesn't matter. Because I don't think Spirit says that, yeah, you have to make choices that put yourself in danger or anything. Like, no, I really don't feel like that happens. Sometimes we do find ourselves in situations like that through other people's choices. And this is kind of like what that is. It's like this person made a choice here, right? They had a choice. They had a choice with the Crossroads card. They could have been open and honest about something, and they weren't. They wore a mask through, like they've been hiding something here. And now this person is in a very uncomfortable situation. So, let's see what else we have here. Spirit, show me the collective's energy right now. Show me the collective's energy right now. I was kind of gonna guide this reading in terms of asking, you know, what's going on around you right now that you might not know about. So that's kind of what came out in the pre-shuffle. But now that I have all that information, I want to at least see your energy, the collective's energy, so I can kind of like ground the reading a little bit more. Oh, Earth. It gives me a bit of an Empress energy. So y'all are really in your own power right now. You might be getting gifts and abundance coming towards you, and it could be there's some sort of karma. Honeys, there's some sort of karma playing out right now between you and another person. There's like greater forces at work. Your energy is really, really beautiful. You could look at this as the Empress. Sometimes I also see kind of the Nine of Pentacles out of it as somebody who's really looking after yourself, looking after the physical things around you, being able to take adequate advantage in a holistic way of resources that are at your fingertips, being able to build on those resources. You might even be looking like really hot and darling right now. Something about your hair. Maybe your hair smells like flowers, whether you're masculine or feminine. So, okay, so that is your energy. I'm going to build on that a little bit more. Reading is for you. That's why you're here, right? But, okay. So yeah, there's something going on. We'll get back into that energy in a minute. So let's keep looking at the collective here. Oh, the mice. Oh, so you made a choice here where you needed to look after yourself. That's showing up with the Earth card. You need to do something for yourself here. This is not a selfish energy. This card basically says this is not a time to be altruistic. This is not a time to be making some type of sacrifice to help somebody else out here. And maybe that's what was going on. Maybe there was someone here that you were in process of making a sacrifice for this person. You were giving something up in terms of your own freedom for this person. They're feeling the karma of that. Wow. Oh, in the past. Okay, the past. And now you have the lily of peace. So the lily represents peace. It can represent death and rebirth as well. You looked after yourself here. You needed to do that. Now, but now there's peace. Okay, whatever's going on here, you're on the other side of this karmically. You're on the other side. It's like there's a bridge here. I want to say it's almost as if there's a bridge, and has the bridge been blocked? The bridge has been, something's happened here, a bridge. I'm just seeing energy. So I don't know, some of you, it could be like, I want to say it's almost always energetic vampiring if there's other forms of manipulation and control. Because manipulation and control is often kind of, the result of that are negative energies, frequencies, and vibrations. And an energy is an energy. So if somebody was trying to feed off of that in some way, they were getting that. They're getting a response from you. Maybe even like a response if somebody was behaving a certain way around you and they were trying to elicit a response from you so that they could get energy, so they could maintain some type of energy connection. Because in the past you did. I want to say you're okay here. This energy, this reading, whoa. I didn't get that. I haven't had this in the zodiac at all week. In the collective, my third eye, it's like it's having like a muscle spasm right in my third eye. I've had that before on the channel. It's only in the last like few months. I've been starting to get that every once in a while. So anyways, we're channeling up a storm right here for you. Even with the Mercury retrograde, I feel like I've been stumbling on my words lately, but right now we're just channeling, baby. We are channeling. Because you did what you needed to do in the past here. Maybe some people would have seen it as selfish, but Spirit is saying it was not. It was not selfish. You needed to do this to look after yourself. You were perhaps even vulnerable because the mice are so tiny in this card too. You might have been in a vulnerable situation. You might have been in a vulnerable state. Right now you're going through a rebirth period and you do have a lot of really strong resources around you that are helping to guide that through for you. Yes, peace. This is a time of peace. So when I think of peace as well, I wouldn't tell anybody to let their guard down if you were in a situation that you really had to consider your own needs, right? It's always important. And when I say not to necessarily let your guard down, but not to stop being discerning about, you know, the situations, the people that you come across in life and what's going on for you. It's being aware, right? Not necessarily defensive and like holding everything back, because this is telling me that you're in a period of peace. So there's nothing negative around you. You're not, yeah, it's almost like it's kind of repulsing, rebounding, negativity. So yeah, because there's someone around you, there's another energy or an energy, even if they're not around you, this person was somehow connected to you through, I want to say through story. And if I say through story, it's vast and it's open in any way that your story's connected in some way. This person has the whip. You're both receiving karma here. It looks like your karma is peace, and somebody else's karma feels uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable with the whip. Like they're being forced into something here that they probably don't want. So let's look at that. Let's look at that a little bit more. We can see the collective's energy looks really, really nice. And I feel like in this reading that everything is okay. But ooh, the monk. So it's really giving me hermit. Someone had a reading. one of the zodiacs had a reading a little bit in the energy outside of them. And which one was it? I can't remember. And it did come across like somebody was being forced into like this hermit energy. Like, you need to take a second here and you really need to look at yourself. So somebody's looking at themselves, and they may have been projecting on you in some way in the past. And you needed to be careful. You needed to protect yourself. Especially if you could, like the way, I just feel the way that she's looking out of the card, outside of the card as well. And it is a very discerning, a very sort of, kind of got a bit of a Queen of Swords face. Like, I'm not going to pretend to just smile or, you know, everything is okay. Because the Queen of Swords will definitely come out and say, everything is not okay here, my friend. I can see, do you see my face? I'm telling you, feel my face. So she's got a bit of that look there. And this is almost too, like, this is another message that came out this week, was the hand, keeping your hands to yourself. He's keeping his hands to himself here in this card. So I don't know, maybe for some of you this is an actual, some sort of physical, spatial violation here. It's definitely an energetic violation. Someone here is being forced into, it's like a timeout and looking at things here. Ooh, the rider, the dark rider. I don't know how to describe it. Just feels like there's something here like served up a deep dish of karma. It's a deep dish of karma. Served up a deep dish of karma. Because the rider are like feelings and emotions. This dark rider, feelings and emotions from our past that can often be very difficult to let go of. So I don't know, maybe somebody here didn't want to let go of you. Whether that's energetically, financially, legally, friendshiply, romantically, whateverly, not wanting to let go. There's a lot of feelings here, and it might be this person needs to maybe take a look at some of their darker feelings and emotions themselves here. This person may have also, because there's like a feminine on this side, and it's just representing like this is the side of the reading. It doesn't have to mean, like if you're a masculine and you're like this is resonating with you, then you know there's someone else over here. It just feels like it's connecting the dots for me. So I want to say this person may have even, or may even does, maybe looks at you as a darker person, maybe moody. I'm just laughing at that because what is that? Is that something that a narcissist will do? It will, gaslighting, right? But is they'll do something to make it look like that because you're reacting, that's it, trying to get a reaction out of you. Because you're reacting to some way that they're pushing a button, it makes you look unreasonable and crazy. Wow, the moon. Oh, this person is looking. If anybody was sending you like bad juju energies here, it's like now they're dealing with it. It's almost like these gremlins have come for them. The fish. That's an interesting card. It's basically saying this, like this energy that's outside of you. It's basically saying that this person has been put into a bit of a timeout here, and it's a karmic timeout. It's pretty severe. It's almost as if whatever they do to try to avoid it, they can't avoid it. If they're trying to get out and distract themselves from like an inner work that they need to do, and they want to go out with friends or whatever, that'll get canceled. That'll get canceled. That'll get canceled. Things will fall through for this person. And I think this person, for whatever reason, saw you in a dark light. And maybe that's because you were in some way here. I don't know if rejecting their energy is an accurate description, or protecting yourself from this person's energy. And because of that, they took it personal. Like, oh, okay, so you don't, and it's almost like if it's somebody that is like poking you all the time or doing something not very nice to you, and you have the cojones to stand up and say, listen, I don't want that anymore. Leave me alone. If you're not going to leave me alone, I'm putting a spiritual restraining order on you. Or maybe a real restraining order, whatever that is. And it's like, oh my God, like what is wrong with you? I was just trying to talk to you. I was just trying to like get to know you. I was just trying to, why are you so overreactive, right? So this is someone who is not respecting, I would say, like boundaries and the way that this is playing out. But this is also, so they think dark thoughts of you. I really feel like they do. And I also feel like that this person, I'm going to tell you, whoever this is, if this is somebody that is in some way, maybe they're spiritual, or I don't want to say not spiritual in the highest good, because they could even still be trying to like reach out at you in some sort of, maybe in the dream state, maybe in the psychic state, in some way here. This, it's giving me this vibe like this, like you have a treasure here that's protected that this person is trying to tap into. I don't know, it could even be a monk. The compass is under the rider. The moon is under the pyramids. Oh, so weird. The fish. Get out the ship, right? Like looking for the lost treasure at the bottom of the ocean. Like a pirate ship. This is a pirate. This is a pirate monk. I'm going to call it that. This is a pirate monk. And they're looking for information that you have. They're looking for some type of information that you have. I mean, with the moon and the pyramids, it's really, really deep, ancient, esoteric. But it's also heavily guarded. This information is heavily, heavily guarded. I get two ways. I get three ways that this energy is guarded. That there's something that this person is trying to tap into that is not for them to tap into. So Spirit is like, yo, you might try to bypass a person or people here in terms of getting access to this information, but you are not bypassing God. Sorry, you are not doing that. So this is almost like there's a path here that where there's many things that might frighten one along the way. And then with the pyramids, right? Like I'm just thinking about even just like the full mystery of the pyramids. There's a lot of theories and there's a lot of possibilities. But even if looking at all of those, I still feel like that there's things that we don't specifically know. And that these are locked up secrets in here. And even just thinking about the tombs and all of the different chambers. Like it's a bit of a labyrinth inside there. And there's also, I also feel like, oh, this is interesting. I feel like this person is being blocked here psychically and in dream state. And they're being diverted into, like if this person in some way is trying to connect with you through the dream state or psychically in some way or tap into some side, it's almost like you're the radio station. Okay, I want to say that I feel like I'm tapping into people that have like pretty good psychic abilities, pretty good downloads, pretty good intuition, and this person is trying to tap into that. Now it's also reminding me of a private reading. Was it a private reading or a collective reading I did months ago? And in this reading, it was talking about that this person was literally, they had information sort of embedded in their DNA that was kept there and secretly kept there. Okay, I'm getting that now. I remember that. That was a private reading. This is a force kind of, I want to say, it's that vibe. There's something, there might even be something like, there's something about you. You have access to something here. And this person is trying to get it, but they can't. Even if they get, it's almost like even if they got close to this, it's still guarded. These carp are like, look at them faces on them. And they'll come at you. They'll bite, they'll headbutt. They're not messing around. Right? And it's almost like the ship trying to find it. Oh, that's so curious. Okay, I'm going to look under your mice, your past energy, and the lily. This could even be somebody, you might have been doing something sort of like altruistic with this person in the past. It's dark, right? It's all dark. This is someone from a dark past. It could even be somebody that you were dabbling into some type of esoteric information. It might have taken you down a dark path. This person shared this interest in darkness, but that's all they share. Like, right? Like if that's something you dabbled in or something that you were just curious about and wanting to understand your own light. Not this person. It's a man. It's a man. A man is under the mice. In the past, child. This could be somebody that you had a child with, and now you have Lily. The gate. The gate. This person can't access you. I want to say, I feel like that this is giving you some type of confirmation here. This is also reminding me of like a big old cemetery, and you know how like it's locked up at certain times. Like, you know, some cemeteries you can go in and out at any time, and others they got like big walls and big fences around them and gates, and you can only enter them at certain periods of time. That's like this. So it's almost as if this is this energy, because the gate represents two things. It represents getting access into a new area, and it also represents closing off access to that area. So your piece is locked up here. Somebody can't access you. It does look like it's a masculine, something to do with a child in the past. I said a bridge. Oh, Samhain, Samhain. Oh, there's the mask. There's the mask. It's the first one in the underline, followed by the tiger, followed by Sawan. Did I say it right? I know y'all are always trying with me. And then the bridge, and then the bee. It could be something kind of Celtic here that's gone on. There's the mask, the ferocity. There's ancestral energy that's been involved in this. No, who is this? What is wrong with this person? Because now this is really giving me the vibe here, like this person puts on a mask that they're really nice and sweet and peaceful, but underneath, like the real image here, there's something here that's been seen. Something that's been seen is some sort of aggression, whether this is energetic, spiritual aggression. And this is almost like the energy that says, no, you're not crossing that bridge. Because on the other side, right, on the other side of the bridge is this beautiful nectar, holistic, like I said. And this is a very holistic energy, working with the elements, being part of the element. Yeah, something's been blocked here. So, okay, so what I want to say is if you've taken on some type of a spiritual practice, if you've taken on some type of energetic protection, if you have, I don't know, whatever you've done, I want to say that it's confirming that this energy is not accessible. It cannot access you. It cannot access you. And it's almost as if, even if it comes, right, like it's looking. It's literally looking with the compass. If it even comes close, there are so many illusions that would be presented in front of this individual. Alleyways, tunnels. Yeah. Do I want to do a tarot? Do I want to do a tiny bit of tarot? No, actually I don't. I just was shown, like, don't confuse the message. Keep it simple. That's basically all you'll need to know right now. I'm just seeing if these cards are telling me anything here. I know this is going to sound strange. I don't know how this would, it's weird. I don't know, maybe it's possible. If this person ever gave you like a flower or bouquet or something, if you've kept like these flowers, or I wouldn't say to kill a plant, but I don't know. I feel like that there's a gate here. I'm going to clarify that. Just because the way she's wearing the flowers, like something that you would adorn yourself with. I don't know, like if this person ever gave you a bouquet and you dried those flowers and they're somewhere in your house. Sweep them out, honey. Sweep them out. Do you see how that card flew out? Sweep them out. If you have something that's from this person that has, it's I don't know, it's like a flower. Petals. This is a potential gateway in some form here. Sweep it out. I mean, if it's a living plant, I'm not going to say kill it, but maybe give it to somebody. Because it's not going to hurt somebody else. That's not the gate that this person wants to get through. Wow. Okay, I'm glad that I double-checked on that one. I'm going to go do the extended collective friends. In the extended... Okay, in the extended, I'm going to ask, what is coming to you, which would be interesting, because it feels like you're producing some type of dharma here, and this person is more in a karmic energy. What's coming to you that is unexpected, and then what is coming to this person that is unexpected? I'm going to do that in the extended. Thank you so much, everyone. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.